I.
Yeah, yes, I.
Hey everybody.
Week
We're back
17.
again.
Yep. Welcome to another show of Island Boys Football. I'm Sweetie. We got Simon in the house and Kate Jizzle in the house.
What's up, baby?
We got a special show tonight. Our game picks because everyone knows Saturday is New Year's Day. And I'm gonna be the only one drinking water on that day. So how's everyone feeling about week 17?
I'm ready for week 17.
Are you
I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready for
Just,
the season. I'm ready for the season to be over.
no,
I'm
not
ready
yet.
for week 17. I'm ready for the Fly Eagles Fly.
Not yet. We ain't ready for
Well,
the
I know,
season to
well,
be over
I
yet.
know, well, I know the Niner gang is hoping that the Panthers pull off a miracle, but that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
The Panda gang gotta give me one. Come on.
It's not gonna happen. So we hope everyone had a good Christmas, little festive season so far. All our viewers, thank you guys for always watching and tuning in and supporting us. It means a lot to us. And you know we always bring the football talk, the island style. It may not always be good, like the Panthers, but it's all about enjoying the football because we love football. And without further ado, who's up for us on this week 17?
Well,
I
we
think
got,
Eagles. I
we
think
got a
Eagles
couple.
up first.
No, man. You sure? I got a Falcons and the Bills.
Hold on. Yeah, Falcons and Bills.
Falcons and the Bills.
Bills.
Well,
I
that's
see the
going to
Bi-
be
I see the Bills dominating that game from
Hold
start
on,
to finish.
I get my
mark it
tricks.
down because last time I thought I was robbed
The
on my
Bills, the
picks.
Bills are minus 14 and a half point favorite.
Mm, I was robbed on. Oh, and again, congratulations to Simon for winning week 16 pick'ems. He beat me due to some technical errors in the
Technical.
system because I
Some
know I
errors.
had some wins that I know I had, but they didn't count it. So we got to be on the ball for this one. I ain't taking no losses this time. I'm probably going if it's 16 games.
16
I'm
games.
probably going 14-2 this week.
Wow.
14-2.
If only the Pandas could do just as you think you would do. We'd be all right.
Um, well, we'll see when it comes to the Panthers game which way I'm going.
I bet that the Panthers.
Yeah, cause you need them.
Hmm.
I don't.
We need them here. We just have to win, and we
All
good.
right.
Hmm?
First game, Falcons and the Bills.
I got Bills 31-14.
I got Bills 38-10.
31-14, 38-10. I can say 27-14.
27-14. Sounds good.
All right, second game, Giants and the Bears. That's a tough game.
Ooh.
That's a tough game.
Well, whether it's Jake from Mike Lennon starting, the Giants gonna suck regardless because both of those quarterbacks suck. So I'm taking the Bears
Who start?
24-10.
Who start?
Whether it's Nick Foles, Justin Fields starting, the Bears gonna beat the Giants. The Giants are a horrible team. Giants are a
Mm,
horrible football team.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling with
No,
that one.
I don't think Daniel Jones is playing. Um, and that's what they need actually if they're trying to be somehow competitive in the game. Without Daniel Jones, I don't see a competitive game. With Jake Fromm and Michael starting, I don't see it happening.
Who's
Mm,
starting?
Because
Who's
even
starting for
though
the Bears?
who for the Bears,
Yeah, I'm asking.
I
Who's
mean,
starting for them?
it's either Foles, what his name is, Justin Fields.
What happened to Fields last week? You were injured?
I ain't sure.
mm.
Even if Justin Fields start, I don't see the Giants beating them. That's a horrible football
Uh,
team. I watched the Giants last week. If the Giants was a good football team, the Eagles would have lost. But Giants are a horrible football team.
I actually playing for a toy because then we would have a better
So
losing
did you?
record than
So you
them.
pick the Giants?
The Bears. The Bears beat the Seahawks last week. I gotta go with the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears.
I give it the Bills.
24-10. I should make it 24-3.
I'm
I
gonna
might,
say 24-7.
24-10 for me.
I might go with a tie at 3-3. Still evaluating. Because if they tie, both of them go higher up in the draft and we come lower down.
I don't see a tie.
All right. 17-9. 17-9 Bears.
All right.
Now
Game
for the
3.
big game at 1 o'clock. I don't know why they have this game at 1 o'clock.
Chiefs and the Bengals.
Yeah, where is that game at 1 o'clock game?
Chiefs and Bengals.
Hmm.
Again,
Let me
Bengals.
see. Let me see. Joe Burrow is
Again,
coming off
Bengals.
Joe
And
Burrow is
again,
coming off of a hot game, a very hot game. I wonder if he can repeat it. Can he have another, not close to same type of game that he had last week, but maybe something close? Maybe a 400 something, or maybe a 300 something yard, 4 touchdown game.
Mm,
I don't know if that's possible. Maybe he might. Because Chiefs don't have any great corners. So,
I going Bengals 34-30.
wow,
ooh,
wow, wow. Mm.
that's not bad. 34. I'm going Chiefs. Switch it around. No. Chiefs 34-24.
I'm going to pick the Chiefs 28-24.
All right. Are you getting low scoring, huh?
28-24
These
Chiefs.
two airing out the offenses, we can see.
Yeah, but
All right. Dolphins and the Titans.
Ooh, that's another iffy game there too, you know.
Dolphins, that Titans defense. They got some good head coaching on that team, you know. They could somehow
Where's the game at?
in
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Then
Uh,
again, that Dolphins defense, that
I'm going Dolphins 24-21.
I ain't got
I
that
got
close.
I going Dolphins 24-14.
I'm gonna go Dolphins 17-10.
All right.
So
Dolphins
no one's going on the Titans? Ooh.
No.
Nah. Raiders and the Colts.
No Carson Wentz.
Maybe.
I think he's still not in the COVID list.
Yeah,
He
but
probably still are.
they just changed the rules. So you got to do 10 days. You're going to do 5.
But either way, they're still well coached. So I'm going Colts. Colts 24-20.
24 who?
20.
KG.
Yeah. You know, I bet with my boy Frank Reich. So it's gonna be 20-17. Colts. Close game.
Again, Raiders. 21-17.
What's next?
Jaguars and the Patriots.
Oh, that's a walkover.
Yeah, again, Patriots. I ain't missing us.
Patriots.
Patriots. A lot to a little bit.
Buccaneers, Jets. Bucks.
Bucks a lot to a little bit.
Bucks.
Eagles, Washington.
Well, you already know.
I know where you going. Yeah.
You already know. We're going with the Eagles. We're going with the Eagles, baby. We're going Eagles, baby.
I got something for you, Jizzle.
Eagles. What's this?
Remember the name.
You bet that.
You know who that is, Shane?
So So Randy Banner.
You could bet that.
You could wear that.
The Eagles. The
You could wear that.
Eagles back.
Who win the game last time?
Washington. I mean, the Eagles win the game last time.
Again with the Eagles. I think I'll be a blowout too.
I don't think it'll be a blow. I think it'll be a closer game than it was 2 weeks ago. I don't see a blowout though.
28-14 Eagles.
I said the Eagles win by a touchdown. 24-17.
I got 24-40.
All right. Next game. Rams Ravens.
It looks
Rams.
like Lamar will be back. It's a must win for the Ravens. The pressure's on them. Stafford hasn't been playing that good. Where's the game?
Baltimore.
Joe
Uh,
Burrow put up 5 touchdowns on the Ravens on that defense.
yeah, but
No
Joe
no
Burrow's
Marlon,
playing.
no,
Joe Burrow is playing.
no Marlon Humphrey.
Not Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson.
No Marlon Humphrey. So I'm picking the Rams.
Uh,
What the
I'm
spread
picking
is?
the Rams.
what's the spread?
So you know.
Rams by
LA
4.
minus 4.5.
I do want to say the Rams, but I think I'll change it here. I'll go 26-23 Ravens. No,
I'm gonna go
no.
24-20 Rams.
Rams.
24-20 Rams.
I think the Ravens are. It depends on Lamar. If Lamar is playing, I'll take the upset.
He playing?
I saw him. I think he practiced today, so he's listed as questionable. I'm gonna go with the Rams just because I don't know what we could say about Lamar and the ankle. So I'm gonna go Rams 27-20.
Again with the Rams too. As much as I don't want to, but again with the Rams. 21-14.
Mhm.
All right, next game, Broncos.
Rams
and
are not going to win the division.
yeah.
Yeah.
Next game,
Broncos,
Broncos and the
Chargers.
Chargers.
That's actually a game that's a lot trickier than Tim because I sure the Broncos had. Didn't the Broncos beat the Chargers or something like first time?
First time around.
Yeah. But they don't have Teddy and Drew Lock isn't the answer, so I'm going Chargers. Drew Lock just isn't it.
July had 380 yards passing. No, I like that's the season stats.
No, exactly. So I got Chargers 27-14.
I'm going to go Chargers 21-10.
I'm going Chargers as well. 28-7. I don't see Drew Lock doing it. I don't see.
Nah, it's not the answer.
You know, he ain't got it running. He ain't got anything to got a running game established yet. Next game, Texans and the 49ers. Don't know where I got.
San Fran minus 12.5.
Don't know where I got.
Davis Mills. Davis Mills. Where you guys play at home?
Yeah.
Oh no Davis Mills. 49ers. I got 49ers on that one.
49ers
There.
27-17. Matter of
I
fact,
got
27-13.
I got 49ers 24-10.
49ers 24-7. They're gonna get one. They're gonna test the rookie.
What's next?
Cardinals, Cowboys.
What's next? This.
What is?
Come on, Treaty. I need you to win one for me.
Where's Zach Allen?
You get from here with that, eh?
You pause Zach Allen video, then we win one for sure on Sunday.
Bang bang Niner gang.
You get from here with that, fella. We
Put Zach Allen on, and I guarantee you a win.
putting those Zach Allen out here. Next game. Zach Allen.
Cardinals, Cowboys.
Ooh.
Dallas -6.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Clean sweep Cowboys. Because the way how Arizona been playing, how the way how Dallas been playing,
Yeah, Arizona.
I think
another
and
slump again.
they playing in Texas.
Yeah.
So, Dallas is a dominating victory.
All right. My boys, the Panthers and the Saints.
But that's an easy victory. The Saints. The Panthers got 14 players on COVID. We out the door. Brian Barnes and Reddick is out. Who's gonna rush the passer?
That's a tough game.
Jesus Christ.
Shaq Thompson, the anchor, he's out. Gilmore, he's out. But that's the entire defense there.
That's a tough game. Oh boy.
Pick the Panthers, man.
But
I'm gonna go
who?
with the Saints.
But who the Saints? Is it booked again?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything on the injury reporters yet.
I'm gonna pick the Saints. 17-10. Saints.
I got to see it's 20-10.
You hurt my heart.
It ain't gonna happen.
You hurt my heart. You can't stop a Kamara because he has no pass. The Panac has no passing game.
Sammy D is starting. Sammy D.
I said one more week. I said another week with a book fella and playing in that system. And you can see
I haven't seen. I didn't see anything on the injury report. I don't know if. I'm assuming a lot of persons will be returning from COVID. So.
Reluctantly, again with the Saints.
No, go to the Panthers. You need him.
No. How about we die you with 14 players on the damn COVID list?
It ain't matter. You need him.
Go from here. Lions and the Seahawks. Again with the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
28-7.
24-17. Seahawks.
If Jared Goff playing,
What, he was injured?
I don't think he played the last game. I think he was on COVID too. I think the backup played.
You sure? In scoring points against Falcons?
Yeah, the Falcons good.
Todd Bowl.
Boyle had played this. I tell you. If Goff was playing, I would pick the Lions. Well, actually, it's gonna be the Seahawks. I don't think Goff will be back. So I got the Seahawks.
All right. Vikings and the Packers Sunday night.
Packers.
Yeah, of course, the Packers.
33-20. Packers.
The Packers for sure.
28-21. Packers. And then the Monday night game, which I don't understand why they may flex this game. The Browns and the Steelers.
Most of this Big Ben last game. They ain't want to flex it.
That should be the Chiefs Bengals. Who's the Sunday night game?
Vikings and the Packers.
Okay, that's understandable. But that should be them. I don't know.
Wait, I'll go with the Bronx. I'll go with the Bronx.
So ain't much separating the pack here, you know. We got a couple ifs, but ain't much separating the pack.
What really separates so far? What games actually?
The Chiefs and the Bengals.
Uh-huh.
The Raiders and the Colts. That's it. Only 2 games.
So me, kid, you pick everything together?
You and KZ pick everything together. Yeah.
Yo, change your pick.
No, no, I'm saying my pick.
Okay, give me the Ravens against the Rams.
You there with Ravens?
Yeah.
All right.
Even you later on, if I get confirmation that Gaff playing before the game, I'll change that one.
Hmm.
If he playing, I don't know if he playing. If he playing, I can change it. And let's keep it like this for now.
All right.
So
Picks are
picks are
in.
in.
Picks are in. We got full
Okay.
fledged Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Jizzle, what are you expecting to see from your team?
I'm coming right back.
Expecting to see the same thing that I saw last week in the second half. I want to see it in the first half and the second half. I don't want to see a sluggish game again. I don't want to see a sluggish game from the offensive staff, the offensive players, the defensive line, the defensive coach, defensive players. It looked like they were sluggish. They didn't come out to play. They acted as if it was a walkover. Again,
Mm.
I don't want to see just a struggling Jalen Hurts in the first half. I'm constantly seeing a struggling Jalen Hurts all year in the first half, in different halves.
So
I want to see a all
he's
yeah.
taking time to get up. Then he's taking
I
time to
want to
get
see an
up.
all around game from Jalen Hurts again. Most likely, I see the Eagles winning the game, and by them winning that game, that should solidify them into the a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. The thing is, Jonathan Gannon is who scares me because I ain't sure if he can actually put together a good defensive game plan. I think Heineke start, so that's much more. That's a upgrade from Gilbert, and I think Terry McLaurin is back. I think most of the whole team is back on offense. So I don't know if Jonathan Gannon is he gonna bring more pressure all in the game. Is he gonna be more aggressive? Is he just gonna be passive, sit back and wait to see what happens and then adjust? You know what I mean?
I think Washington they gonna play with more pride this week after that embarrassment last week.
They're gonna play more pride,
But
but like
I still don't think that they got enough to win this
they don't have
time of the
enough to
year.
dominate.
Yeah, this time of the year, I don't think I don't think it will be a big score. I just think it'll still be close, but in the
The
end, you guys will
last game they
score more.
played, they still had players. Most of their players were still playing on defense. They were missing players on offense.
And I still think they'll keep it close, but they won't win.
So I expecting another strong performance from Dallas Goddard again. Probably another maybe 7 receptions, 100 and something yards, and maybe a touchdown. My Sanders is out, but that won't be a factor. We should see a good game, a good running game from the offensive line and Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, and Kenny Gainwell. Probably maybe a decent game from Devontae Smith. The opposing team defenses has been shading coverage over to his side and allowing the other players to beat him. So I expect a decent game from Chris Watkins. Jalen Rager, I don't expect not much from him. Maybe a few jet sweeps and maybe a different wide receiver screen or something like that, or maybe a big punt return or whatever. But that's about it. So I see
Yeah,
the Eagles.
I
I see
think
the
you
Eagles.
guys gonna do good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see
you
the Eagles
guys.
offensive line, even though they have Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat and the other guy, I still see our offensive line dominating that game.
The Washington they're in the middle of the pack right now. They're
Yeah,
just mediocre right now. They still need pieces. I think you guys right now the boat is still up.
right.
Yes, Washington's boat is taking our water. They're kind of drowning right now.
So I think this should be a statement game for the Eagles to say that, you know what I mean, for both Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts
Who you
to say that
playing week 18?
Dallas.
That's the statement game there.
Nah, really, this is a statement game here because
Nah.
if you go to this game and lay down, you know what I mean, then
Yeah, I understand that, but
Dallas,
After playing a team that was down 4-7 at halftime, I'm making that statement game. You guys,
you make it.
if you lose, you kind of say like, yeah, you guys just ain't what you thought you were. If you win, it
We,
gonna be
we,
like
we need to win. We need to win by. We need to win by a large margin. You know what I
right.
mean?
If you win by a large margin, then you
Then
can say
after,
something. But if
then
you
after,
win
you know
by
what I
like
mean?
10, it's kind
That's
of
what I'm
like
saying. You know what I
just
mean?
a normal
We need to make
game.
that statement, like what Dallas did last week. You know what I mean? That was a statement game what Dallas did last week. We need to
Right.
do the same thing. We need to go in there and just start putting fish to mouth and just knock down everybody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what we need to do. We need to dominate that game from start to finish on both sides of the ball. And all three phases, I could say: offense, defense, and special teams. So that's what I'm
Well,
expecting, nothing less.
we're gonna see what happens. It's not a
I would
bad.
like to see. I would like to see a good game from Hutz in like a 200 or 230 yard game. 230 yards game, three total touchdowns from Jalen Hurts. That's what I want to see.
Mhm.
Not no 100 yard, 120 yard game passing and maybe one touchdown and maybe. Of course, he's gonna get um rushing yards, but I want to see him do something in the passing game. I know he's still learning, but I still want to see more. I want to see more in that passing game.
Yeah, I think
I
that
know
game
next year
that
and he won't allow him to throw past 30 attempts. I think most from since they started relying heavily on a run, he's been throwing about maybe the highest 25 attempts, and that's about it.
I know that game next week gonna determine
Yeah, the game
what you
against the
what
Cowboys,
yeah
that's gonna determine
what
like
you really are. You're gonna determine what you really are
right,
heading into the
exactly.
playoffs. Are you
But
just a walkover
the
or
reason why I said
you gonna be
we
thing?
won't probably win that game is because of the defensive coordinator. He'll have to show me something in this game to say, okay, we could go into Dallas and we could actually win that game, or we could make some
So you
noise
mark
in
it
that
off
game.
already. You mark it off already
So
for
yeah,
next week.
because the defensive coordinator, I don't see the defensive coordinator come up with a decent game plan to slow down Dak and those pass catchers, those three prolific pass catchers. And even if they do, how is he gonna stop the run game? I mean, how is he gonna bring a run blitz? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna press? I mean, what? I haven't seen him done that all year, so I don't expect him to do anything different next week.
Well, 1 week at a time.
And Dak, so far, the Eagles against good quarterbacks have a 95.5 passer rating. You understand? I tell you, against good quarterbacks. Even Derek Carr had a 95.5 passer rating. So with CD Lamb, Amari Cooper, and
But
Michael Gallup, Dak is gonna destroy that defense.
I thought
If Gannon come with that same stupid vanilla nonsense, it's gonna be the same thing again next week.
I thought Derek Carr went and run for MVP.
I don't know about that. We'll have to talk to Ala Shindel Kati. We'll have to talk to him about that. See what he has to say. I think we should bring him out on the show at the end of the year.
Ask him how he feel.
Yeah.
He can hold his head.
But
Well, that,
they're running for the playoffs, so he might be on his jumping up.
It might be with
yeah, but I hope them guys speed like Usain Bolt. Cause that only run they're gonna do right there. Oh, they're two ram pack boy. Oh, they're ram pack
yeah,
for them last spots
the
in.
last two spots, yeah.
Oh, they're ram pack. What I expect you guys here to get a W. I don't. You look at it as a statement game, but from my point, I don't look at it as much of a statement game. I think more that statement game is what I want to see week 18 from you guys. That game is because essentially you're playing a playoff team right there.
Right.
You may not play them in the playoffs, but you're gonna play a team that's
I think we might
up there. You
have
may
a
be,
better
you may
chance
not.
again.
So
I
well,
think
it's still it got a lot of shuffling to do for the
yeah,
next
it
two
might be a
weeks.
little shuffling, but
Still
if
got a
we
lot
have,
of stuff
I
in it.
think if we win this game, even and we lose next week, I think we will stay at that seeding spot. I think we'll either move up.
You guys can either be 5, 6, or 7. Right now you're
Right,
6.
right.
I don't think you'll go to 7 because that requires you losing the next two.
Right,
I
exactly.
still
So
think
I think, and
with,
Dallas is
with
what
San
at the third
Fran,
spot.
with San Fran winning, if San Fran wins this week, I think they'll secure the fifth seed
Right.
or higher. So you're gonna be stuck with number six, which will be the number three seed. But then number three seed can go anywhere for no. You can still end up playing the Buccaneers. You can play the Rams. You got a lot of ways to go. You could even play the Packers if they
I
lose.
would I would rather play the Buccaneers because I don't think Chris Godwin is back.
Well, we'll see.
And
That's for another
they
show to
don't
tackle.
have they don't have any solid starting corners right now. So I think I'd rather play the Buccaneers. We played them early in the season, you know. So I'd rather see the Buccaneers. But then again, the defensive coordinator that we got, I mean, he might just stay in that stupid vanilla defense and let Tom Brady just pick him apart. So I don't know.
But we'll see what happens. Just know that everyone has a W on you guys this
But
Sunday. So
gotta give big congrats to Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, and the whole Eagles staff and players, because they surpassed my expectations. I'll tell you that they exceeded my expectations because
next see everybody
I was
expectation.
expecting a 6-10 season, a 6-11 season. You know what I mean? I was
I think
expecting them to be 8-7 at this point in the season.
what they are
Big 8-7.
8-7.
And you got to give good big credit to what you call it, Nick Sirianni and the offensive staff, because at the start of the season he was very pass happy. It was a very pass happy, pass heavy type of team. Jalen Hurts was throwing for what I think 40 attempts a game, and he realized that at this point in time, Jalen Hurts can't do that, and we can't win like that. And for us to win, we have big maulers, big hogs up front. Let's use those guys and let's run the football. Let's dominate in the trenches, and that's what he did. He adjusted to the strength of his team, and that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. A coach adjusting and using the strength of his team. So big credit to Nick Sirianni and the offensive coaching staff.
Big credit to the Eagles.
Big credit to the
Big
Eagles.
credit to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
He has done well.
he's progressing too as well.
He has
He's
done
progressing.
well. We'll see what happens in the off season. But for
I
now,
see. I can actually say now that I'm comfortable with having Nick Sirianni as my head coach for the next couple of years moving forward.
let's take it one step at a time.
Yeah, no. No, honestly,
He regrets next year. You want he hit.
no. If you, I think he'll regress next year. I think you will have because honestly, Quez has improved a lot, much better than he was last year. You understand? And being that Nick Sirianni is a wide receiver coach, you know what I mean? He coached him up a whole lot. You understand? So he can't help Reagan as much as he did with Quez because Reagan just can't play. I don't know if Reagan can do anything next year, but we'll see. But Quez route running has improved. His catching has improved. You know what I mean? His what do you call it? The thing for the ball.
Wow.
Well, when you're looking for the ball, you call it again. Tracking his ball tracking skills are much better too. You know what I mean? So and that's credit to Nick Sirianni. You can't that Devontae Smith, he was a elite receiver from college, so you know what I mean? He'll just get better and better each year. He'll be
He
a
should. Yeah, he
yeah,
should.
yeah. He'll be he's the number one right now, and by next year he'll be a solid number one.
All right.
Well, we're looking forward to your game. We'll see what happens. I'm not talking about the Panthers tonight. So Shane, you talk about your 49ers and what this match could be like.
I don't know. It should be a clinching playoff match, but I need the damn Panthers to do something.
No, stop worrying about other teams.
Can Shanahan put a game plan together for Trey Lance?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is
And
Garoppolo officially out?
he ain't saying that yet. Because
Mm.
the report saying that Garoppolo don't need surgery.
Well, the question
Could,
is,
could
he had an
start
injury on his throwing hand or non-throwing hand.
the throwing hand,
So that's the thing right there.
right? And it looks like it happened in the first quarter of the Tennessee game.
Right.
Not making no excuses for that game, but I can understand why he had looked so damn horrible now.
If
Um,
you can't grip that ball, it's
can't
hard
get the
to
ball right,
throw the
and
throw it accurately.
so I know Shanahan gonna play my games with the Texans. He ain't gonna announce his starter until the last minute of the day. He has to, and most likely gonna be trade. Because in the long run, we in a position to make the playoffs. If we get into the playoffs, why risk Jimmy out there like that when you have a trade that could get a reps? And our defense could basically should be able to shut down Mills in Buckhead. Because Buckhead is who raided the Chargers last week,
Right.
and
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
think Buckhead.
you guys have a
Yeah,
solid run. You guys have a solid front seven.
yeah, I don't think Buckhead gonna raid our defense like how they do the Chargers.
Yeah.
And I think we should bring the pressure. I think D'Amico is gonna bring the pressure on Mills and try to expose him. Like I said, blitz. You got to blitz a rookie. You don't let a rookie stand back there try to train. You blitz a rookie. Put that pressure on him.
Right.
Make him make stupid throws. Don't give him the opportunity to throw the ball deep down and test our one corner out there. You know. But Jimmy or Trey, I think if you put Trey on the field, I don't think Houston has the defense that has to accommodate. I think Elijah Mitchell gonna be back as well.
Right.
We got Debo, we got Kittle, we got Ayuk. You know, if we get Mitchell, you got Trey. You put Trey back there now with a dual threat. I don't think Houston gonna be able to cope with that. And I think Shanahan already got the schemes up. He already know what he's gonna do with Trey. You know, so he gonna just be out there experimenting now. But they ain't got no film on Trey either, so nobody
Yeah,
know
for
what gonna
sure.
happen. You know, Garoppolo come out there, they gonna want, they want to play Garoppolo a certain way. But
Right.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should play Garoppolo. I think we should rest him up. If we beat Texans and save him for at least save him for the Rams game. If he could play, save him for the Rams game. To me, that's the more important game because I can't depend on my boys down the south to lock it down for me this week. Kind of been easy. We beat the Texans, we lock in the spot. We don't have to worry about the Rams. But he
True.
looked like he wants us to go make us worry about the Rams.
You don't worry about. Don't hope another teams to beat them.
You're a professional NFL team, and I need you to do something in your life, then later on you're back.
The only thing we can do is moving on up to the draft spot. We don't need nothing else.
But I don't know. But I think we that kick the Tennessee again. It's like the when we had lose to the Seahawks. It really kicked the team in the mouth. I think the Tennessee loss again was a humbling experience. Again, a game that we should have won, we let slip away. And I think the team will come out with something to prove. And I think the Texans gonna just be the windfall of it. Gonna be the windfall of it. Trey Lance or Garoppolo. Again, Shanahan would love to run the ball 40 times and leave Trey Lance pass about 20 times. If we come out and run the ball, if we have success with them against the run, which I think we will, the game gonna be over in the first half. And I think it will be over in the first half.
Well, the fans will get to see Trey Lance. Is what they've been asking for all year. So they'll
I
get
mean,
to see
Ashton
Trey
see
Lance.
right,
So,
and I really hope he pan out. I really hope I could deal with Trey Lance. I good sit him. I've been preaching that a lot. He's 21.
right.
Sit him for another 3 years.
Yeah, you should sit there.
Bring him up when he's 24. When Kyle has mastered him, he come out like a Jedi Knight. You know what I'm saying? He come out there is like come on like Aaron Rodgers. How long did Aaron Rodgers sit behind
Yeah,
Brett
four
Favre?
years. For 4 years.
And then 4 years. And Brett Favre come out slinging, he ain't stopped yet. I mean, Aaron Rodgers come out slinging, he ain't stopped yet. So if I can get that kind of production, that kind of person to come out sitting for 4 years and come out slinging, but the problem with the fans hungry. They want to win now. We were there. They taste the blood. We were almost Super Bowl champions. They taste the blood. They blaming Jimmy. Oh, he made that one throw. We can't do it with Jimmy. I think we can do it with Jimmy. If
I
Jimmy
think
had,
you can.
yeah,
I
if
think you
Jimmy,
can. Yeah.
Big can, yeah.
I think if he can get us there and we perform, you can't just blame the quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think he gave us the best shot. Trey Lance to me is still not proven. No, if Trey Lance had started the whole season and Trey Lance had us where we are right now, I'd have been like, hell yeah, Trey Lance is the man. But I haven't seen him. I seen him in one game. He didn't look too good. He didn't look good against Arizona. He looked like he had the jitters, which is acceptable. But if you need to keep him in the barn, raise him up some more stream, bring him up when he's ready.
You
I
let him learn
okay.
from let him learn from a veteran quarterback.
Right. He learned from Garoppolo. I'm okay with that. Garoppolo sit behind and learn behind Brady. He ain't as good as Brady, but he ain't bad. He's a good quarterback. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think the Texans is a win for us, and we should have been clinching. But my Capitals down there just I don't know. They can't do it.
We don't play for other people.
That way you always be you're selfish.
We play for draft positioning.
Keep on playing with draft position.
Premier lineman or QB1. Either way.
I hope what he name on the same page as you. The
Medul.
draft, thinking about Lyman in
Medul and what his name is David Tepper.
Tepper. I hope Tepper on the right page, at the same page as he. Because anytime Tepper take that draft, pick a draft what Sheedy don't want, something
If it's
match up.
if it's anything other than OL or QB, then something got to be wrong with the NFL.
Not the NFL, the Panthers.
The whole NFL muck up. OL or QB.
So you give yourself no chance against the Saints. None at all. Not 10%, 5%, none.
Now when Gilmore, Shaq Thompson, Bones, and where they go.
Yeah, if I don't give Panthers a chance.
Yeah. You can't play no defense.
And the Saints get all them damn players that man up.
The problem is we still got people on offense, but our offense is atrocious.
And I said
So what?
defense.
The line, yeah, the Saints had the line. Davenport, Cameron, what you name? Cameron, Jordan, all of them there all the time. So what do you think gonna happen? We ain't gonna score more than 10 points. Only problem is we gonna give up more points now because most of our key players on defense out. So moving on up. We're gonna go straight up to that top 5 pick.
And then your last game of the season against the Buccaneers.
Moving on up, straight to that top 5 pick.
All right.
And then I saw a word that said that more than likely they're gonna bring Matt Rule back next year, but he's gonna be under immense pressure. And when they see immense pressure, they're gonna force him to fire a lot of the assistants that he got, because they're part of the problem as well. If he's bad and he don't have good, capable NFL assistants, it's just even worse. So I think they're putting the pressure on him to get rid of a lot of portions he brought from Baylor and Temple, which I don't understand. He think this college and get more NFL ready coaches. Which, if that's the case, I don't mind him coming back. But if he want to stay loyal to them, then they could go in the Liar Lounge and go straight into Penn State or wherever he want to go. Don't have that nonsense here. He needs veteran NFL coaches to help him. So if they're gonna clean house on the assistant side, then I'm all for that. But we're gonna see, cause I saw a report of that today, but I need to see what's gonna happen with that report.
So you expected as soon as week 18 passed, you expect fireworks to start flying in Carolina.
All I seen is have let go, have resigned, have parted ways, have mutually agreed, all of them kind of stuff. How they do?
Except for Matt.
He might be going to. Though them say team not sure for anything, he come back, he might do some doo the next 2 weeks here and out the door.
Right.
So like I said, but they say one report that's close to a lot of how people in Carolina say they are expecting it to be a very busy off season personnel wise, so personnel on the management side and player side. So let's see what's gonna happen. Right now we know for a fact that we are not a good team. So changes gotta be made.
All right, let's see. So coming out, wrapping up the season, last 2 weeks here. It's interesting. The playoff picture looking nice. I kind of enjoy football. I enjoy football this year. Even with the COVID stuff, I enjoy football. It's good to see some new teams up in the playoff.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Finally. Hopefully they can win a playoff game.
I think what really helped too is the extra playoff spot.
Back.
But even if it wasn't the extra playoff spot, take that one playoff spot out and look at the teams that are above. It's still different than what you expect to see.
No, what I mean by that is like if it's only 6 teams, a lot of teams that toy, if you look at how they gotta make it in, is too much win and this. Win and this person gotta lose, this person gotta lose for the 6 spots. With that 7 spot is less win and less teams gotta do too much for you. So that's why, like with with only 6 spots, you got to depend on a lot of things to fall your way.
Right.
Now with that extra spot, then it comes a little less easier, which means a lot of persons will play harder. Cause
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
got to go there and play and hope the 49ers, the Eagles, the Rams, and the Cardinals take a L, that's a lot for a team to say that we trying to get in the playoffs. You don't kind of say, man, that ain't gonna happen. But no, if I only say win and then the Eagles got a tie or lose, then we'll
Right.
say, okay, we got a chance.
Yeah.
So I think that extra spot to me is just made it more fun. Because even look for a perfect example, the Dolphins. Remember when the Dolphins was, I think they were like 2-5 or something like that. No, they win like 6 in a row or 7 in a row.
They have 7 in a row.
Seven
Yeah.
in a row. So they were
Yeah.
one and something. They were like
And then
one and
one and
six,
seven.
1 and 7.
Yeah.
Now
Now
they're
they eight
eight
and
and
seven.
seven, and they
Yeah.
actually could. They actually dictate their own future. 'Cause if
Right.
they actually win the next 2 games, they in no matter what. And at 1 and 7, when we are talking about, oh, Philly gonna get a number 3 pick because
Exactly.
the thing. So now
Exactly.
they
Now,
want it. They 8 and 7 and dictate their own future in the playoffs. They just
yeah.
gotta win the next 2. So when you look at stuff like that, I think there's a lot more. And I mean, we love NFL. I always watch the Panthers game, even though they're not good, but we love the sport.
That's your team.
Yeah, so we always love the sport. We always watch it, and I got no problem watching some playoff football. I'm excited to see what our season is going to bring for Carolina because everyone that watches Carolina know there's
I'm
changes.
excited for the off season too. Because
Changes
we
got to
have
be
some cap
made.
space. We have some cap space coming up, so we could sign some offensive and defensive players and build to the draft and go from there. Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's making the playoffs this year. I think. I mean, it's not nothing but up. So
Exactly. There's now that the cap will go back up to about 205
right,
million. A lot of persons will have some space. Just look at the Bengals. The Bengals over exceed expectations, and I think the top 5 in cap space next year.
space right now, so they could actually sign some solid defensive players.
They get some star defensive players this
Right,
year.
and then after
Yeah,
that, you know what I mean? Is sky's the limit for that team after that.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you get some solid corners, a decent maybe one or two, a decent linebacker because I think they have some good pass
They
rushers.
got no, the
They
defensive
have
line
good
is
some
good
pass rushers, right?
and young and
Yeah,
young.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
So
if they get linebackers and corners, they'll be all
you get
right.
some corners and some linebackers, and you're good to go.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so
all
I
right. Well,
mean, there's a lot of teams that's gonna look good, look different next year. We just gotta wait for the off season to see
yeah.
how it's like.
But one step at a time. On to week 17.
Yep.
On to a full Sunday full of
We have
football.
a week 17, a week 18.
Yep. We'll see what see happen there. Um, any parting words?
What we want to say? Happy New Year to all our listeners, all our fans.
Yep.
Hope you guys have a
Hope
good
you guys
year,
have a safe and
prosperous
sound
New
Old
Year.
Year's night. Bring it down to a good New Year, good start to
Uh-huh.
the New Year, and
And then football Sunday.
and then
And
football
football
Sunday,
Sunday.
and then the keep pounding guys' birthdays on Monday.
Yep.
He drinking water.
At some point, we need change. Just like how the Panthers don't want change, I've made the change.
What's the shape in?
We drinking champagne, baby.
Drinking champagne.
We're gonna
Live.
bring in the keep pounding sweet birthday on our YouTube channel on Friday night. Oh
I think
no, I got busy
I think the
man.
week after that, that's the
We
week
got
after that is
a
my birthday, which is also on a football Sunday.
So
So
we got a
I will
lot
be
to.
popping. I will be popping champagne on the show. You could bet that.
I had a Heineken. We all good.
one.
I'll drink 2 on Sunday.
All right, fellas. So we'll talk to each other on Sunday again.
Yep.
We'll come on at 8. Most of the games will be done. We'll be talking during the Sunday night game, which will be the Vikings and the Packers.
Hmm.
By that time, the Eagles, we'll find out the Eagles beat the Washington football team, and we'll find out the 49ers beat the Texans and who played quarterback. And then we'll see if by some miracle the Saints lose to the Carolina Panthers
Carolina
and the
Panthers.
49ers clinch the playoff spot. Will make me very happy, Srini.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, guys.
All right.
Sunday.
All right.
All right.
Peace out.
See you later on Sunday. Bye.